Greetings, my fellow YouTubers and everyone out there. I'm Dole, aka the Big D, Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, with another review. And this time around, it's another movie I just got. I ordered this from Amazon a week ago, and now I finally have it. One of my absolute favorite buddy comedies, the original Bedazzled. Directed by the late great Stanley Donen, whom we sadly lost earlier this year. He has directed and choreographed lots of movies like Singing in the Rain. I know he co-directed that, but he directed lots of other movies like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, which happens to get referenced in this. Let's see, he also directed Arabesque, Charade, Two for the Road, which came out right before this, as well as some pre-underrated cult classics like the buddy comedy Blame It on Rio and the cult classic sci-fi thriller Saturn III. But anyway, now this is another movie I feel bad I never saw at first. And I'd actually seen its 2000 remake, just like how I did with other movies that had remakes before, after this, like The Parent Trap and Psycho. It was kind of a mistake. And then soon I finally got to see this. It's amazing. It's freaking funny. You will absolutely love Stanley Donen's Bedazzled. It was released in 1967. I said my buddy Flick's ranking was 1966, but I was wrong. It was 1967 when this came out, so forgive me, everyone. But anyway, it's a great movie, and it's got great characters. Now, I actually got the DVD today. I had been looking high and low for this everywhere, and I never could find it. And believe me, I was lucky, even though it costed me some money. Maybe not a whole load, though. Believe me, count yourselves lucky if you can find this, even for a cheaper price. Believe me, you will love this. It's... Sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record here, but it's one of the great buddy comedies I've enjoyed. Of course, it's my second favorite next to Smokey and the Bandit, which came out a decade after this. Anyway, the film stars the comic duo team of I'll show you on the back, Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. Yes. Biggest comedy troupe to come out of England before Monty Python. Anyway, it's about a lovelorn shore chef named Stanley Moon, and, well, he's, being infatuated by beautiful waitress Margaret Spencer, who works with him at the restaurant. That is Eleanor Bron playing her. I'm sorry she's not on the cover art, but I'll tell you who that other gal is if you haven't heard. But anyway, Stanley wants to get to know her a little more, but apparently he can't get the words to come out. And so he apparently tries to commit suicide and fails. Oh, I am going to be giving some spoilers, so if you have not seen this movie, well, I'd rather I don't give too much details. I won't be spoiling much. I'm just going to tell you what you'll expect from it, so that way it can convince you. Forgive me, everyone. I'm just, I just finished watching this for the first time, and this movie made me feel pretty darn happy. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, and soon he meets a guy dressed all in black who's been watching him, and, well, he reveals to him that he's the Prince of Darkness, Beelzebub, Mephistopheles, the Horned One. Yes, that would be, you guessed it, the devil. So, he thinks he's going to grant him 7 wishes in trade for his soul. Yeah. And after he accepts the offer from the devil, who's actually named George Spigot, well, he soon realizes that according to the description here on the DVD, the devil's in the details, as each witch takes on a surprising twist, compliments of the evil one himself. Yeah, believe me, you are going to have a heck of a time. These witches start being pretty good until he's having a bit of an issue. Stanley has a bit of an issue. He has to blow his raspberry like this, and that will terminate the witch and send him right back to George wherever he is. Where if he's, well, trapping wasps or kind of using, well, like cables to switch phone calls on the phone lines. That's right. Anyway, along the way, Stanley gets to meet some of George's workers like anger, vanity, envy. Gluttony and avarice, and of course the gal you see on the cover, Miss Lillian Lust, the babe with the bust. Little rhyme that I heard. And of course, the gal who plays that character is, well, a really big sex symbol of the 60s, I'm sure of it. Raquel Welch. Great actress. She was definitely a hot one. So, if any of my gal pals are hearing this, don't worry. This is a 60s movie, okay? Don't get offended. Even so, I do love the movie, and also for other good reasons, that Mr. Cook actually wrote the screenplay for this based on a story he and Mr. Moore actually wrote. Anyway, and Dudley Moore, of course, did the music for this, which, that's one of my favorite wish scenes. Stanley wishes to be a pop star, and he starts singing, and then soon when he's done singing to impress Margaret, out comes Cook as the leader of a fictional band called Drimble Wedge and the Vegetation, doing the tile theme to the movie Bedazzled, which that is so good. I loved it. Again, even so, you will expect a lot of fun humor. The DVD is pretty good. I've watched all the special features. That includes, well, old clips of Pierre and Dudley from old news programs and talk shows, and a conversation with the director of the remake from 2000, which that was the late great Harold Ramis, when he talked about what he liked about the original. It includes a theatrical trailer and a stills gallery where you get to see some shots of on the set pics. That was really cool. Anyway, if you've seen the 2000 version and you have not heard or seen this, I'd say definitely look into this. You won't be disappointed. I love the original Bedazzled. I know you will too. As they say in the trailer, if you were Stanley Moon, would you sell your soul for Margaret Spencer? To the devil you would. But anyway, I love the performances given by Cook and Moore. Miss Bron was real good. Raquel Welch was really good. I loved everything in this movie. Like I said, this is probably one, well, macho flick. Well, maybe it's not macho, but but macho movies, that's why I consider be manly type movies. But this is more a buddy flick than a macho movie. You know what I mean, folks? But I do love it. It's very good. You will love it. But I'd warn you, lots of luck trying to find a copy somewhere. If wherever you want it, find it on Amazon or eBay, or maybe try a retailer's website. Maybe they'll have it for a reasonable price. You never can tell. Like I said, the original Bedazzled's good, then the remake, check it out. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comment section. and like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya!